Hello, my name is Brody Neuenschwander. I'm a calligrapher living in Belgium, but I'm American by origin. I studied art history at Princeton University and then got a PhD in art history at the Courtauld Institute in London. At the same time, I studied calligraphy in London at the Roehampton Institute. And when both degrees were finished, I decided to become a calligrapher rather than an art historian. I think I've been doing calligraphy all my life. From boyhood on, I certainly was very ambitious as a teenage calligrapher in the United States, doing lots of illuminated manuscripts and working very hard to improve my calligraphy until I got to London and was told that I still had a very long way to go. The Roehampton Institute was a very good and disciplined and formal background in calligraphy. All of that changed very quickly when my first big client, the film director Peter Greenaway, came to me and asked me to do a very different kind of calligraphy to what I was used to. I had to take the formal calligraphy that I had learned in London and change it into something rapid, emotional, expressive, and dazzling for the camera. All of that was a great challenge, but I learned a great deal by watching the results afterwards. What I think I learned mostly was that calligraphy can be as expressive an art form as any other, certainly as painting, certainly as sculpture, but you have to be aware of the issues that drive the art world in our time. I think that the mistake most calligraphers make is to assume that they can simply practice the discipline of calligraphy and somehow by adding color and a few brush strokes turn that into a work of art. But you do need to be aware of the issues that drove art in the early 20th century with Dada and Surrealism, and so on through pop and conceptualism, to realize what text in art can do. Calligraphy then would be one part of the larger world of text art, and that world includes artists such as Duchamp, Andy Warhol, the conceptual artists such as Barbara Kruger, Jenny Holzer, and an endless number of other very important artists who work with text. So I brought an academic background to calligraphy as an art historian, and I believe this has helped when I looked at calligraphy and tried to see its relevance in the 20th century. This is a mistake, again, I think most calligraphers make. They do not realize the amount of work we need to do to find a relevance for an art form that in fact has no direct function in our society. So calligraphy for me is that place where we can investigate the shapes of words, their expression, and the way we can change aspects of legibility, form, and association in order to bring an artistic meaning to the work we're doing, instead of simply the craft of finely shaped letters. And that's why you'll see in my work every sort of experimentation in every kind of material to see what the power of a word is when it is transformed into something 3D or something large or something moving or something applied to the human body. Calligraphy is the most flexible way we have of addressing the shapes and expressive qualities of language.